Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So we're back with another video, a story time of when my enemy pulled up on me at my house. If you are new to our channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button now and to make sure to give this video a thumbs up. So the story that I'm telling happened like years ago. So this is nothing that happened recently. It happened a while back. About, I don't know, 5-6 years, I would say. I had a few friends in high school or whatever, and there was this one particular girl that I was friends with, but she was one of those friends that I didn't hang with outside of school. She was just a friend that I hanged inside. Then I had another set of friends that we were friends because we were on the cheerleading team together, but we were a little bit more closer because we would hang out outside of school. So it was two girls, but only one girl is relevant in the story. I'm gonna name the first girl, because I need to remember this. I'm gonna name the first girl Jessica, which is the girl that I was just friends with in school. And then I'm gonna name the girl that I was friends with in school and out of school. I'm gonna name her Alyssa. So Jessica and Alyssa. Yeah, I'll remember it that way. We would have classes together, or when I believe we had first and second blocks. We had first and second block together, and we will always like go to class, like walk together or whatever. So one day, I guess we were like cracking jokes, you know, just being teenagers. I was a teenager when this happened back in high school. We were just cracking jokes or whatever, and then I don't know. I don't even to be honest, I don't even remember what I said to her that made her like feel some type of way. But let me tell you how the story went down. So Jessica, me and her was just, you know, just joking around, and I guess I said something that struck a nerve, but she didn't address me at the time being. And so we went about our day, went about our business. The school day was done and everything was just, you know, whatever, cool. So the next day comes, and she's, you know, it's the class that we usually have class together, and we're in class, and I've noticed that she's acting a little bit weird towards me. Class is over, and we usually go walk to second block together, because second block we had second block together as well, so we always walk with each other. And then she like speeds out of the classroom before me, and I'm just like, okay, like I ain't gonna chase nobody, like I don't care, like, you know, I'm thinking like maybe she's having a bad day. I'm still oblivious to the fact that maybe I said something to her that could have got her upset, because it was just a kind of like a normal routine of us just, you know, just cracking jokes on each other. I didn't take it personal anyway. So she like jets out of the classroom, so I'm like, okay, whatever, boom, it is what it is. I ain't think nothing of it. But then it got to the second block, she did the same thing, like she cleared it or whatever like that. So I'm just like, okay, she probably had a problem with me. She has a problem with me. And I remember that I was like, you know what? Because I believe third block, we didn't have the same third block together, but we had the last period together. So I said something to her. I was like, do you have a problem with me? And she like said some slick shit. I don't remember. She was probably like, oh, do it look like I have a problem with you? Something like very like hostile tweets. Very hostile. So I was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay. You know, a little hot tamale there. So whatever. I'm still thinking she's just having a bad day, girl. Fast forward, this is when Facebook was popping at the time, right? She's on Facebook, and she's like throwing subliminals, right? So I'm like, you know, okay, obviously she's talking about somebody, you know, but then it was still kind of like I didn't really want to, like, you know, say that it was towards me, because nothing was addressed by me, nothing was added by me, nothing was directed to me, so I didn't want to jump to conclusions. But there was a lot of subliminals, as if she was trying to throw shots at somebody. But then like she was saying things that like you knew like she was talking about me, right? So I was like, okay, whatever, like boom, like whatever. And it came to a point that she came onto like my, pretty much like bullying me online, saying that she's gonna get me beat up by her brother and her sister. She's gonna get me jumped this by the time I go to school. Like this was like in the middle of the like school week. And she said when I come to school the next day, I'm gonna get jumped or I'm gonna get beat up. You know, she's gonna get all these girls to come fight me, right? So I'm thinking like, what the heck is this girl's problem? Like, I'm thinking like, if you guys watch the positivity video, and I'm saying like when it comes to a relationship, friendship, communication is key. So yeah, she failed to communicate on her part and was angry about something I said, but didn't address me at the time. So she let it add up, and she was pressed. So she wanted people to fight me. She didn't even want to fight me. She wanted people to come fight me. I'm like, okay, boom. I'm not gonna hang out with this chick because she's talking about me online, and she's talking about she's gonna send people for me. You know, like send people for me. So I don't play that. Like, so I was talking to Alyssa, and I was filling her in and letting her know, like, listen, like, me and Jessica are not friends anymore because she was doing this, that. I just filled her in with the tea, right? So all of that happened. Next day come, you know, school comes. So next day, before I'm getting ready for school, I'm like, you know what? Like, anybody who knew me in high school knew that my hair, I have permed hair, and my hair used to always be down. Like, I always left my hair down because I always had like a fresh wrap, like, all the time. So, but this day I was like, you know what, F this. I'm putting my hair in a ponytail. I'm coming to school with sneakers. Like, it is what it is, just in case someone will run up, because I don't, listen, I'm not. And I made sure I had someone with me at all times, because it wasn't like I was scared, but I'm not gonna get jumped. Like, I'm not gonna get jumped. That's what's not gonna happen. My sister, of course, was with me, and we was ready, and people was asking me like, oh, like, what's up, you know, high school. So like they were asking me like, oh, like, why, you know, you good, like, you know, everybody knew. Now I'm thinking about it, it's like so fucking stupid. So I'm just giving you guys a quick background story of what actually really happened, you know, when we get to the point when she pulled up to my house. We get there, you know, as usual, it was just cyber bullying because nothing happened. And when we got to school, she told the administrator that I was the one bullying her. So what she did is that she bullied me online, but then deleted her like responses and left my responses to make it seem as if that I was the one coming at her, you know. And she went to go show administrator, all that, and they pulled me out of class and everything. Like, had my mom come to school, had her mom come to school about something that I didn't even know. It was drama that I didn't even know I was in. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I hate drama. But that was like literally the first time drama followed me, because it's like I was so like blindsided to what was really like going on with the deeper issue. Made me thinking like maybe she really had a real life issue with me. Maybe she really didn't even like me enough. You know? She had my parents pull me, you know, come to the school. They pulled me out of class, and then they were saying, oh, possibly expelling me for me bullying her. And I had to literally stand my ground, like, listen, like, this is the girl that was bullying me. You know what? I was like, you know what? If she really want to fight, why don't we just fight? Like, let's just stop. Like, let's just stop with this. Like, if you want to fight, let's go. Because I don't know how to talk. Like, I'm not like a talker. I'm not a big talker. I don't fight. I do not condone violence as well. But it's just like, if that's what needs to get done, then that's what needs to get done. That happened, and we agreed. My mom told me, like, listen, like, don't talk to her, you know, don't talk to her no more. Just keep your distance, be cordial. You don't have to start nothing, whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. After all that happened, you know, I let it go, and I just moved forward, you know, because I move on pretty quick when it comes to things. I'm not really like a clingy type of friend, so it's like, no matter how long I knew you, if we cut it off, we just cut it off, and I could just move on, like, happily ever after. Okay, I started hanging out with Alyssa. Now my birthday comes around. My birthday's coming up, and Jessica, she wants to amend, like, you know, make amends. But at that age, I was very stubborn. I didn't want to mess with her at all. I was like, this girl is real weird. Like, she was like put me in a whole lot of drama that I did not want to be in, and couldn't give any explanation for it. So she was trying to like apologize, saying that she missed me. She was trying to get people to like send messages to me, like telling me like, oh, she's sorry for what she did, for like. Now I'm saying the story back, it sounds pretty like weird and kind of like loco. My birthday comes around, and I'm throwing like a little shindig, a little shindig at the house. Had some of my friends, you know, I had Alyssa and the other girl that I usually hang out with come to my house, and we were just, that's not what happened. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, no, we had them come to the house, yeah. And they were like, oh, why didn't you invite so-and-so? And I was like, oh, because, like, no, like, I don't mess with her no more. Like, I'm not gonna make somebody who threatened me and, like, who, you know, threatened me saying that she's gonna get me beat up and jumped and all that stuff. Like, started some drama with me, have people coming at me. People I didn't even know was not liking me because of this girl. And I'm like, y'all like little on me? Later on, I figured out that Alyssa was reporting, because Alyssa and Jessica were friends too. They were straight. But we just, all three of us never hung out together really because of our like classes, how our classes set up. So, but I was more so close to Alyssa than Jessica. Yeah, I was close to Alyssa because I would hang out with her outside of school. And I guess whatever I was telling her, she was reporting it back to Jessica. See, that's why I don't have any more friends. That's why I just, because you see what I'm getting at? Alyssa was telling Jessica, which is the girl that hated my guts, telling her everything that I'm, you know, obviously sharing with her that shouldn't have been shared with her, with Jessica. You know, so one day I just came home from practice. I was a cheerleader, so I come home like really late. Came from practice and I get in the shower and I kid you not. Now mind you, let me just give you a disclaimer. Jessica never came to my house before. I've never, like anybody who personally knows me know that I'm really weird with people who know where I stay. And I don't really like to share that information and like anybody just to pull up. It don't matter how sweet the person is, it's just I'm weird. I'm a little weird. So yeah, she never came to my house. I've never told her where I stayed. She's never been to my house before. So one day I just came home, go in the shower after practice, and I get out the shower. I kid you not. I can't make this up. I get out the shower and this girl is in my room. Sitting, I had a chair in my room. So she's sitting on my chair. She's sitting in my chair in my room. Not only that, but she had cupcakes and she had a balloon that said happy birthday or I'm sorry. I don't know. It was mad. It was so weird. I've never experienced anything so weird in my life. Like now even when I'm saying it back to myself, like I haven't repeated this story back to myself or I haven't thought about it. So now that I'm saying it, it's like, that's crazy. So she was sitting in my room with cupcakes and a balloon and a note. Like she'll write me notes. Now that I'm thinking, maybe she was a little bit obsessed with me. Yeah, maybe, because she like would write me notes, like love notes, saying how much she loved me. Oh my god. So yeah, so she had a note, all that stuff written down, sitting down, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why is she in my house? One, how she know where I stay? Two, who told her? And who showed her where I stayed? Three. But back then I was like not fucking up. I was like, get out. I was like, get out, get out, get out. I don't want to hear nothing. Get out. What are you? I said, what are you doing? I don't know what you. Get out. Get out. I was trying to figure. I was so furious. I was like, who let this girl in the house? Figured out it was my little sister. She was so young. Why would I tell her about drama that I'm going through? But she didn't know. We should have communicated that to her. She opened the door when the girl knocked on the door and let her in and showed her where my room's at. My mom was in her room, and it's like everybody else in the house was like doing their own thing. So like nobody was really like available or really out, you know? So yeah, my little sister definitely got her ass beat for that. Her mom was outside because I came out, I was so furious. My mom came out and was like, what's going on? I'm like, Mom, like this girl just was in my room. Like I just came out the bathroom and she was in my room. Like the crazy girl that trying to get me jumped and was bullying me and who hated my guts was in my room, and I've never told her where I stayed. That's crazy. So my mom was mad. She goes out there, and of course, like she's a mom. Like you cannot mess with her cups. She went out there, and then her mom was out there and was like saying, oh, your daughter is so rude. Your daughter has no respect. I don't know who raised her. Da da da. This saying pretty much I'm like, you gotta think about it. Somebody that hates you, who bullied you online, who threatened you to get you jumped, had everybody like not liking you, like girls you didn't even know not liking you, and like just being real mean to you. You never told her where you stayed, and then you just come into your room and the girl's sitting there with cupcakes and a balloon. How do you react to that? Leave me a comment and tell me what you would have done, because I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I think anybody would have reacted that way, or if not worse. So anyways, her mom was doing that, all that shenanigans, and of course, you know, she had to leave the property because, you know, it's our property and she has to remove herself, but we're gonna call the cops. Now I'm mad, you know. I was more so mad at the person who told this girl where I stayed. Long story short, I found out it was Alyssa. Alyssa told Jessica exactly where I stayed, and this girl pulled out my house, knowing that she knew that this girl hated me. She knew that this girl hated me, and she told her where I stayed. I didn't eat the cupcakes. I threw the cupcakes right in the garbage because I'm Haitian, and y'all know how the Haitians have a little munching in their moon. So I garbage, let the balloons go. Like, no, like we're not. Long story short, the gist of the story of this story time is that you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with, and you need to just be aware of who you call your friend. In my situation, I'm thinking like, you know, I'm cool with somebody and then she ends up hating me. So I'm cool with somebody else. She's friends with the enemy. And then she's telling the enemy everything that I'm telling her. And she tells the enemy where I stay, and the enemy comes to my house with cupcakes and a balloon and a love letter. I don't know, like, let me know in the comments what you guys would have done if that was you, because I think anybody else would have been going crazy. Like, they would probably have pulled something out on the kid, you know? Like, we live in a crazy world. You can't do stuff like that. I just want to bring awareness as far as like bullying. Like, if you have anybody that's bullying you, just make sure you bring that to the attention to an adult, someone who's responsible, someone that you can, you know, trust, because bullying is very serious, and a lot of people, you know, really take that to heart. Like, they're not built as strong, and they really can do damage to themselves. So if you experience bullying, please like speak to somebody about it, because I've been bullied before from girls just because they didn't like me. I can't control who likes me and who doesn't like me, but I've learned that it's best for me not to just have like label somebody my close friend or my best friend, because it's just like, friends are just weird. You see that? Like, I can't. That kind of like really blew me with the cupcakes and the balloon. Like, what did she think? What did she think was? I don't know. So that's the time when I came home and my enemy pulled up to my house. She was in my room waiting for me. Like, what if she would pull something out on me, bro? And I had nothing, just a towel. I don't know where my sister was. Where was my sister? That's the time my enemy pulled up at my house waiting for me. This story was so old. I really don't care if anybody feels some type of way about it, because it's so old and it happened like I don't know how many years ago. I can't even remember the whole story. If you guys enjoyed this story time and would like to know more stories, because I got some stories. Like, I wasn't wild, but I had a temper. I had a temper on me. I had a really bad temper. So I have a lot of interesting stories. But if you guys want to know more stories or want to hear more story times, just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And I see you in our next video. Bye.